What is going on, my fine feathered YouTube chicklets? We're back in business again. I've been reading, well, since we all was sick here. Some of you know about that, some of you don't. All the patrons know about it. Big time. Anyways, we're getting over it. Taking me longer because I'm old. The boys has done been through it all over it and are healed. I am too, basically. I just, like I say, I'm old. It takes me longer. I've had more time to, get online and piddle and watch a lot of YouTube stuff. Staying up on the Nancy Guthrie case. Wow, what a mess, man. 2026 and this guy just breaks all of the rules and gets away with it. Anyways, I go in Facebook now and again and I read in those groups. They have different groups, music groups, guitar groups, any kind of group you can think of. They talk about me a lot over there too. Call me an old guy. Imagine that. Anyways, I was reading about guys arguing about gluing nuts in their guitars. You should do it like this. You should put the glue on this end, put it on the bottom. Put it on the bottom and the part toward the fretboard. And just all kind of shit. One guy over there's got a YouTube channel, and he's telling them to do it all wrong, man. And I happen to think about this Martin guitar, very expensive guitar it is. If you guys remember, I stripped, the frets were worn clear out on it. They were shot, so I took all the frets out, not all of them. I can't even remember down to the 10th maybe, or 12th. Because I don't play that much, up here around the hole. Anyways, I put all the worn frets, replaced them with new frets. I haven't played it much since then, but I made it. That process took, I tore the guitar down, pulled the frets, and then my mom got sick and died. And then our daughter got sick and she died too. And then my wife of 49 years leaves me, and 2 years after that she dies. So there was 3 years there. This guitar laid asleep in its case over there. And I was reading in there about these guys arguing about gluing nuts in. I thought, man, I redid everything. I made this nut because I lost the nut that was on the guitar originally. So I made a new tusk nut. And that was, if I remember right, 1 inch and 11/16 wide, I think. If I remember, that's like I said, been 4 years now ago. But anyways, I thought, I never did glue that nut in, and these guys arguing about it. I'm just going to make a video, show you not how I glue it in, the correct way to do it. So come on over closer and let's get right into it. I'll show you the kind of glue I'm going to use, and there's nothing to this really. But they're making a big deal out of it on Facebook. Of course, those guys, I got to watch what I say, because I know they watch the channel. Anyways, come on over and let's get into it and glue this nut in. Brand new nut. Let's do it! Loosen the string and it breaks. Loosening strings and breaking them, man. Crazy. Wow! This is nuts. I haven't played the guitar for a while, but holy shit, didn't expect that. Check this out. Third string broke. I don't want to start losing bridge pins again. Third string broke. Fourth, I thought it broke too. Yeah, it did break right there. See what I mean? So the first string, the fourth string, the third string, and the first. How many is that? 4? 4 strings, man, that broke. Loosening them. I'm just going to go ahead and take them all off and put new ones on it. But I'm going to put them on the night when they glue the nut in. So, let me get the rest of these glues, get them out of the way. At least I don't have to tie them back now. Wow, I never seen that. That's never happened before in my life, man. Especially not 4 strings, for crying out loud. Alright, let me get rid of the strings, and we'll come back and see what else we can break. See, that nut's just laying in there. It's not glued in. So that's what we're going to do. Hold on. I figured while I'm here, I might as well show you this. I've showed this a million times, man. But I'm doing it now, so I'm going to show it again for the new folks. I've got a lot of new subscribers. Probably didn't see those old videos. When you're pulling the bridge pins out of your acoustic guitar, these is tight. Get hold of the string about an inch ahead and try to shove that string down into the hole. There again, that one just worked loose just now. Shove it, get it up here about an inch from the pin, shove it down in the hole, and the pin will just fall out in your hands. That's a good tip to remember, it works. Okay, here we go, about 30 minutes later, my time. Only seconds for yours, right? Now you can use super glue on this, CA glue, I usually do, but I have this, works just as well. This is Titebond Original Glue, works just as well if you can get the lid off of it. Don't ever put glue, man, let me get where you can see. This goes in there just like this, just like that. Don't ever put glue on the bottom. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Never put glue on the bottom. Boy, that fits in there like snug as a bug in a rug. Where you want to glue it is this part that goes against the fretboard right here. A lot of people ask, how much glue? How much glue? I'm going to show you right now. I think I'm in the camera. Yeah. Here it comes. That right there is enough glue. Hopefully you can see that okay. I think it's focused. I'm not 100% sure. That's plenty of glue. You want to have a wet paper towel on hand too. And I'm a step ahead of you there on that as well. Because it's gonna ooze out. It's gonna squeeze out on you. Now you saw what a tiny bit of glue I put on that. I just want to make sure it's in the center of the guitar. I should clamp that, probably, but I'm not going to clamp it. I wanted to show you how I made the strings come up over the nut. You know, half of the wound strings, the wound ones, half of the diameter of that string should stick above the top surface of that nut. I'm not even going to clamp that. It fits so tight in there. Just leave it like it is. Now let's see, when you go to knock that out, it's already setting up really tight. When you go to knock that out, you take your block of wood, put it against the nut up on this end, just lay it down on there, take a hammer and just pack it, and you're driving that glue joint apart. You don't need to glue the bottom of it, man. When you get those strings on there and get them up to tension, there's going to be all kind of down pressure on that. It ain't going to move, man, and that's plenty of glue. You don't have to smear it along the width of the nut. Just put a drop on there, put it on, wipe away the squeeze away, and you're set. All this crap about put it on the bottom and put it on the fretboard, and wow, there's nothing to it, man. It shouldn't be even talked about that hard. Hold on. So there you go, folks. That's, like I said before, that's not how I glue a nut. It's how to glue one. If you glue it any other way than what you just saw me do, you're going to be doing it wrong. And you're going to have trouble if you have to take the nut out, if you ever have to take it out and do anything to it, or, you know, replace it like I had to do. I lost mine because, like I say, the guitar was down for 3 years. Never touched it for 3 years, man. It laid over there in the case asleep. And finally, when life kind of got back to normal, I put the new frets in. I made the new nut. I couldn't find the old one. And I made a tusk saddle for this a good while back. That's it. See, I didn't lose it. It fits tight enough in the guitar, it wouldn't come out. If you turn the guitar upside down, it won't fall out. And that's the way they should fit, in my opinion. And that's the way you should glue a nut. Not in my opinion. That's just the way you do it. You know, like me and my son went up on top of the house one day. We had a storm and blew some shingles off. We went up there to put the shingles on. I said, now when we get up there, I said, falling off at the top of the house, you know, that's not in the picture, man. You just don't do that. You just don't do it. When you're up there, you don't fall off. You know, make sure you got your head in the right place. And, you know, that's not an option, man, fall off the top of the house. And it's not an option to glue the nut in any other way. Agreed? Thank you for watching. I hope the video helps you. And look for more new videos to come. Cheers to you. Well, we didn't get to snow so much as we did ice. You can see how it's weighting down everything. You step outside, you can hear timber breaking every 30 seconds. But luckily we still have power. Check that out, man. Weighted down by the ice. Got maybe 4 or 5 inches of snow. A far cry from 2 feet. Hold on.